block it. Now block that. That's why
Marney,
you
that's
should
a
watch
good,
it.
that's a good
If
question.
you have
Their
kids or
network
in-laws or
Yeah.
anything that still
and
smoke,
Green Bay is a hick town.
tell them what I did, because it,
That's why.
I don't think any of them smoke.
You're right.
Uh-uh.
or
Right.
anybody,
It's true.
they do a countdown like a football game.
They're snobs.
Yeah.
13 to 7.
Oh,
But it isn't even the half
That's a
yet.
little
We're
high,
still at the second quarter.
Yeah.
well, that's a little hard to overcome.
Yeah, well,
No.
last week they did.
Yeah, they sure did.
I didn't think at first I didn't think they
Best
were-
thing in the world is when the Packers are down.
Yeah.
And then they'll,
That pisses them off.
well, now they are. so
Now
they
they're
better-
gonna go, yes, especially when they have the halftime. and
But
they-
sometimes then they get careless.
And they
Yeah,
get-
look at that. Did you see that?
And they get the speech,
What did we see,
That was
Cadillac?
the sun descending,
yeah.
and that's Green Bay.
I don't think so, that's a commercial.
Gene, how long have you been in this house that you had built, right?
25 years.
This you had built. Now, where were you living then?
We lived in a rental condo in Franklin till we
Oh,
got,
yeah, vaguely remember.
till we got this ready.
And then
You know, I worked in
signed up to
Green
have
Bay
this built,
one
whatever you
time.
do. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know you did.
Yeah.
You said so in your commercial. in
Yeah.
your-
What?
Did I?
That's right, you said you went to Green
Ah.
Bay, absolutely.
So you
Nicest
what?
people up there.
Where? Green
Green
Bay?
Bay.
Green Bay, yeah.
Oh, sure.
WBAY.
Like out here, isn't that beautiful?
It's
Yeah,
a
it is.
good town.
It's
it
all
really is.
blues, not white now.
I know.
Ooh, yeah.
The trees are
Is
still.
that your
tall.
light, Frank?
No,
They are
our
outside
lights
our
have not
windows, too.
gone
They
on
just
yet,
look like-
I don't think, are they on? Oh,
What?
yes, our lights went on, yeah,
Um,
behind you, there's a blue light,
Yeah.
that's lighting
You
up a
should see the
great
front
big
of our
wreath on
house,
the
see.
house.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Look at,
Oh, boy, that's pretty.
and there's trees out there, little trees in the front of the front door. Third?
Ask Frank, he cuts the grass.
Yeah.
Frank, where did you live before you moved here?
Arizona.
Arizona.
Where?
Arizona.
Yeah.
And then
we-
before that, we lived in, I don't know if you remember this, we used to live in Menominee Falls on
Uh-huh.
Appleton Avenue.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Remember
that.
when we
What-
had
what
that
what
reunion
age-
thing?
Oh,
I was trying to remember how old Scott's daughter is.
Scott who?
Your
Scott's
son.
daughter.
Well, I don't know, she's out of college, she's working.
She's
in
gotta
Boston.
be somewhere between 26 and 30, I think.
I think she's the same old age as Jesse, and Jesse's 31, Jack said.
Oh, really, she's that old?
Oh,
She looks like a teenager. She's
What Scott are you?
a beautiful
Your
girl.
son.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
what
she
we asked
is,
you?
How old
Yeah.
Laura is now.
she's had quite a job, too.
My
Yeah.
daughter's been on a
Now
project
she's,
up there, so she
I
must
think
be-
she said she's in New York or Boston.
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 Boston, yeah.
Yeah, she's still in
Boston.
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 Boston University, right? Is that where she
No,
went?
she's.
No, she's got a job there.
She's got a job there.
Oh, honey,
Yeah, but
yes.
she did graduate from Boston University, I think.
Mhm.
She's a darling.
I'm
And
so
you know,
proud of her.
We're impressed because she was an only child of pretty big wealth, living on
She's
the lake.
so unspoiled.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd really
Oh.
like
So,
her.
you know, they're living on the lake in Madison.
Marnie, have you?
It was fun.
Tell us.
Well, living on the lake is never bad.
No.
Uh,
The only thing now in winter, boy, is that a trek.
is what?
It's awful going down those steps.
Oh,
They're
to a
so
lake?
steep.
To a lake?
And I can remember going with you one winter, a couple of years ago, when they had, well, several years ago, and we were struggling with those steps. And I thought of you because I thought, now I know what Doree went through, because now I'm going through it.
Yeah.
I hung on to Frank so tight for fear I was going to
Really?
fall and hurt my back. Oh,
Hmm.
and it was snowing
Is it the
and
steps?
blowing up.
Is it the steps that
Yes,
bother you?
it's so steep.
But
going
normally,
down.
steps, do they bother you?
Going down, yeah, when they're
Well, yeah, if you don't
sort
have a
of-
banister, yes.
and there's nothing to hang
Oh,
on to.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
Scott's steps.
What's
Yeah.
the word?
I mean, if you slip,
This
there's
guy,
nothing to
Oh,
grab.
it's goodbye.
this guy's a,
Don't you think
Yeah.
here?
Who the heck wants fat hair anyway?
Oh, what were we gonna tell them about last night? What did we witness? Is it last night?
what was it last night?
Us? Are you listening?
That is the
Probably.
most interesting thing to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at night.
Yeah.
I bet you they were hauling in a patient, huh?
Well, see, the plane comes in from the south,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Yeah, we saw it very well. Imagine the skill of that pilot.
it's
to land
almost
that plane
stationary
on
when
that-
he
that water. It's
comes
not like
through
an
the
ocean.
air.
The coordinates, I went, oh my gosh. I know what coordinates are, but I don't know the coordinates for a helicopter. Nobody informed me.
Yeah.
But I thought, just a minute, please. So I ran over to the emergency room and I said, do you know the coordinates for the helicopter? Oh, sure. So they gave them to me. And then I gave them to
Wow.
them. But I had no idea.
You know, that must be some of the highest drama in the world when a person is so sick that they are getting a helicopter to fly them to the hospital. The drama must, and the families, the drama must be
It is.
incredible.
Because you don't know what, you know they're bringing somebody in that's critical.
It's near death.
But you don't know what it is, whether it's from an auto accident or something else.
What a wonderful
That's a
reading to have.
wonderful program.
You know, you guys are all city people. You should have lived on a farm.
Why?
There was nowhere to go except to call the doctor, if you could call him. I don't know what they did. I was really small then, but the drama
only
must have
that
been
big.
awesome. I don't remember when my parents died. They probably died in bed, waiting for the doctor.
You know
No,
what?
not my
when-
mother. She died in the hospital.
I know what you mean. I didn't live in a farm, but after my mother died, we lived in Lake Tomahawk with my grandmother.
Where did you live? Oh,
Lake Tomahawk.
Hmm.
We had no doctor in the town, no telephones,
Wow.
no dentist, and no doctor.
Oh, you didn't even have
Gene,
heat.
where was this town?
Hmm?
Where was the town? Timbuktu?
No, Lake
Yeah,
Tomahawk,
yeah, no.
Wisconsin.
Dory's got it right, Timbuktu.
I like tomahawk,
Oh, up there, yeah. Up that is high drama.
Wow.
but it's a big helicopter.
For me, it's a plane.
Okay, all right.
Was it a plane, Mary, or a helicopter?
A big helicopter that looks like a
When
plane.
was this?
Night before last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was.
Do you see it on your floor?
Oh, now
I
I
have, it
remember.
hasn't happened when
God,
I've been
that
in
must
my
be
room, but I'm
drama.
on the same side as you are. But I have just happened to be with you when it's
Yeah.
happened.
Now I remember, as it came over the back, as we were looking at the den various hospitals, is that
Yes.
what his job is?
Yes.
He's a
Not
pilot
only
for-
Wisconsin,
Right?
he gets them from out of state.
Yeah.
But he is, what would his title be? Not a helicopter
Right.
pilot, but, or is it?
Sometimes they land right on the highway.
Yeah.
Would he be a helicopter pilot?
I don't know what.
Yeah.
He's a helicopter pilot, but he's got a doctor or an intern
And a nurse.
and a nurse or two on board.
That's
Oh.
right.
So it's a portable hospital. It's a,
Oh,
tr-
where-
it's a, tr-
boy,
it's a trauma center on wings, is what it is.
I hope the next time you come over, we have some high tragedy going
Oh,
on.
no.
also.
Oh, we
Across the
don't-
hall. Not ours, of
We don't
course.
want any tragedies.
But it's pretty dramatic, because we
That's
can
like,
look out
that's
that
like
back
the one
window.
they have.
You haven't seen it, have you ever?
No, but I've seen the one that one that comes to Clarksville, if it's going, if it's getting
Ah.
somebody to take them to Children's Hospital in
To-
Little Rock.
In Clarksville?
No, in
or-
Little Rock, from
Oh,
Clarksville
Little Rock,
out.
yeah.
And they have to fly
How do
over
they get to Little Rock then? Plane?
by a helicopter.
Oh, helicopter, wow.
Huh?
Did he taught you how to do it?
That's right.
Well, you should have
And
picked
how
up,
wonderful
you
it
should have
was.
picked up the skill when you were about 65, when you retired. We could be millionaires.
You didn't call the cops, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he was a wonderful
But now both
guy.
of you are stay-at-homes now, pretty much, right? Well, no, but I meant every day. I didn't know Frank worked every day.
Well, I slough off once in a while. But, yeah,
He
I'm,
leaves town.
What?
He leaves town.
He leaves town.
He goes to China, remember, Dory?
I'm sorry?
He goes to China. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, no, that's tough. That's really tough.
I can remember.
When was your last trip to China, Frank?
August,
Are you due again?
pretty soon, yeah.
What do you go to China for?
Work,
Oh,
That's his job.
Yeah.
Well, what do you do?
Yeah, that's a job.
What do you do in
Keep,
China?
keep all those people straight.
Now, that's a good question. Ask him what he does in China.
He keeps all the people straight, he
Oh
said.
my goodness.
Because you both weren't feeling good on
Oh.
Christmas Eve.
What did you do Christmas Eve? Stayed home. How come we
And
didn't
what did we
That's
do?
unusual.
You
I
didn't-
don't remember.
We stayed home, she
breaking
said.
open and bleeding. I got.
You stayed home because you
I'm sure
didn't feel
this is
good.
done, and I'll just put a
Were you
little
there?
ketchup
You
on
must have
top.
been.
No, I
Let
wasn't
it
Oh,
here.
you
cook a
weren't there
couple
yet.
minutes.
When did you come? Christmas Day?
No, I came last Monday, which the day, it was the day
Oh, it was
before.
after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my
then-
That's
hair.
good. That would
Oh,
scoop off all that blood.
I'm going to.
really
That
tired.
is-
Put some
We're
ketchup
about
on it.
13 to
Short
10.
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, boy.
I am going to get a permanent this week.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
what?
get it right downstairs, Mary. Oh. And they didn't have good medical care. I mean, they lived on the farm. They worked themselves to death. Maybe that's what kept them alive so long.
They were hardy people.
Very, very. And they,
Want some more
you know, they
meatloaf?
came from Ireland where they had worked so hard. And then they came
Want
to
more
America and
meatloaf?
continued working.
Why not?
I'm sorry, you almost need a spoon to eat it.
Gene, did
Oh,
you
that's
kind
pretty
of
good.
build this house from scratch, or did you redo one, or did you build this,
Oh, thank you, Frank.
this house?
Well,
Gene, more meatloaf?
No,
Dory, more meatloaf?
What?
You want some more meatloaf?
No, no, thank you.
Gene?
Mm-mm.
Frank?
Too bad.
Mm-mm.
They even argue with me.
Well, where had you lived before
Sometimes
this,
I
Gene?
win.
You and Frank?
Well, we've been all over.
Oh, okay, well, we've right, a couple of places, I'm sure.
Arizona,
Mhm.
Chicago for
Oh,
just a
really?
year.
Oh. We really were Milwaukee, born and raised. Well, I wasn't born here, but whoever heard of Amherst, so I guess I'll say it.
Amherst.
Not the prestigious Amherst.
Oh,
I've heard of it.
Amherst up north, and there's an Amherst Junction. But I was born in Amherst.
Tavern on every block.
I heard they have telephones up there now.
Just got him, I think. Just got him. It's so good. What parish do you belong to?
St. Jude, the
Jude?
Apostle.
St. Jude?
The Apostle.
That's a, well, we're talking